How often does your mind feel clouded by distractions? Do you find yourself overwhelmed by the constant barrage of thoughts, emotions, and expectations? In a world full of noise, both external and internal, it's easy to lose sight of clarity. But what if there was a way to cut through the mental clutter and experience a sense of peace and focus, no matter what life throws your way? Buddhist principles offer a timeless path to achieving clarity of mind, guiding us toward mental resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. By practicing mindfulness, detachment, simplicity, and other key teachings, we can cultivate a mind that is both clear and purposeful. This video explores these principles and how they can help us navigate life's complexities with greater intention and calm. Let's dive into these transformative practices and discover how we can achieve clarity in the chaos of everyday life. Cut through the noise in today's fast-paced world. It's easy for our minds to become overwhelmed. Constant distractions, whether from technology, work, or our own thoughts, create mental clutter, making it difficult to think clearly or focus. Have you ever tried to concentrate, only to find your mind scattered in 100 different directions? What if the key to clarity was simply learning to filter out the noise? One of the most effective ways to reduce mental clutter and regain focus is through mindfulness. This practice helps us stay rooted in the present moment, allowing us to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Imagine your thoughts as ripples on a still pond. Instead of reacting to every ripple or trying to control them, mindfulness teaches us to simply observe them as they come and go. This awareness helps quiet the mind and restore mental clarity. Simple practices such as deep breathing exercises can be incredibly effective in cutting through the noise. When we focus on our breath, we anchor ourselves in the present moment, creating a mental space that is free from distractions. This practice not only brings clarity, but also reduces stress, making it easier to navigate the challenges of daily life with a calm, focused mind. 2. Master the power of detachment. How often do we find ourselves attached to certain outcomes, expectations, or desires? This attachment can cloud our judgment and prevent us from seeing situations clearly. Whether it's our personal ambitions, relationships, or societal norms, attachment can distort our perception and make decision-making more difficult. But what if we could let go of these attachments and view the world from a place of calm, rational detachment? Detachment is a central principle in Buddhist philosophy. It does not mean becoming indifferent or emotionally detached from life, but rather letting go of rigid expectations and attachment to specific outcomes. When we detach ourselves from the need for control, we free our minds from emotional biases and judgments. This allows us to make decisions with greater clarity and wisdom. By practicing detachment, we can approach life's challenges with objectivity and calm. Instead of reacting impulsively to situations, we can observe them without attachment, which allows us to respond thoughtfully and rationally. This practice not only improves our decision-making, but also reduces the emotional turmoil that often comes from unmet expectations. 3. Simplify complex thoughts. Do you ever find yourself overthinking a situation, only to end up more confused or anxious than when you started? Overthinking often leads to mental overwhelm, making it harder to make decisions or find solutions. The more we analyze, the more complicated the situation seems. So how can we simplify our thoughts and regain mental clarity? Buddhist teachings encourage us to break down complex thoughts into smaller, manageable pieces. Instead of focusing on the entire problem at once, try to identify one step at a time. This process not only makes the problem feel less overwhelming, but also helps us focus on what's important. By simplifying our thoughts, we can reduce mental clutter and create space for clear, focused thinking. Simplicity promotes peace. When we simplify our mental processes, we reduce anxiety and stress, allowing us to stay calm and clear-headed in difficult situations. This practice doesn't just apply to problem solving, but also to how we approach our goals and daily life. Simplifying our thoughts allows us to focus on what truly matters and let go of distractions and unnecessary concerns. 4. Question your assumptions. How often do we go through life without ever questioning the beliefs or assumptions we hold? Our beliefs shape how we see the world, but many of these beliefs are formed unconsciously, influenced by society, upbringing, and past experiences. What if some of these beliefs are limiting your perspective and preventing you from seeing the world clearly? Buddhism emphasizes the importance of self-inquiry, the practice of questioning our assumptions and beliefs. By examining the origins of our beliefs, we can begin to understand why we hold certain views and whether they are truly serving us. For example, are your beliefs about success based on societal pressures, or do they align with your authentic desires? Are you holding on to outdated beliefs that no longer serve your growth? Self-inquiry is a powerful tool for mental clarity. By identifying where our beliefs come from and whether they are valid, we can free ourselves from outdated or limiting perspectives. This openness to questioning allows us to embrace new ideas and perspectives, expanding our understanding of the world and ourselves. Letting go of false assumptions creates mental space for growth, clarity, and wisdom. 5. Embrace delayed judgment. Have you ever made a decision in haste, only to regret it later? In moments of stress, frustration, or excitement, it's easy to form judgments quickly, without fully understanding the situation. But what if waiting, giving yourself time to reflect, could lead to better, more thoughtful decisions? Patience is a key principle in Buddhist philosophy, and it plays a vital role in mental clarity. When we allow ourselves time to reflect before making judgments, we gain a deeper understanding of the situation at hand. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can approach the situation with a calm, balanced mind. This pause allows us to gather more information, consider different perspectives, and make decisions that align with our true values. By practicing delayed judgment, we cultivate patience and wisdom. Instead of rushing to conclusions, we create space for clarity to emerge. This practice not only helps us make better decisions, but also reduces the likelihood of regret or impulsive reactions. Patience, then, is not just a virtue, it is a key to achieving clarity in all aspects of life. 6. Strengthen your mental filter. How selective are you about the information and thoughts you allow into your mind? In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and distractions. Yet not all of this input is beneficial to our mental well-being. How can we filter out the negativity and focus on what truly matters? Buddhist philosophy encourages us to develop a strong mental filter. This means being selective about the information, thoughts, and people we allow into our minds. Just as we choose what we put into our bodies, we must also be mindful of what we feed our minds, surrounding ourselves with positive influences. Whether it's uplifting people, constructive thoughts, or inspiring content, helps us maintain mental clarity and focus. A strong mental filter also involves protecting ourselves from negativity and self-criticism. By practicing gratitude, self-compassion, and setting boundaries, we create a healthier mental environment that supports clarity and resilience. This practice allows us to focus on what is truly important and avoid getting caught up in distractions that cloud our judgment. Conclusion. Cultivating clarity of mind, the principles of mindfulness, detachment, simplicity, self-inquiry, patience, and mental discipline offer a powerful framework for cultivating clarity of mind. By incorporating these Buddhist teachings into our daily lives, we can clear the mental fog and create a focused, peaceful state of mind. As we practice mindfulness, let go of rigid attachments, simplify our thoughts, and delay judgment, we unlock a deeper sense of wisdom and intention. These practices are not just theoretical ideas. They are actionable steps we can take to improve our mental clarity and decision-making. With patience, consistency, and commitment, we can transform our minds, navigate life with greater clarity, and approach challenges with a calm, clear perspective. The path to mental clarity is not always easy, but it is one that leads to deeper self-awareness, resilience, and inner peace.